Hey all, how are we doing? Back with another video. This time we're looking at another one of Good Looking Losers articles. I'm covering an article that is heavily recommended by Andy of Kill You in a Loser. So we're actually crossing over. We're going for Kill You in a Loser's favorite Good Looking Loser article, or one of, not putting words in its mouth. The article is called, and I'm paraphrasing here because the real article name is a little bit non-YouTube friendly, Relax, You'll Eventually Get Laid. And the point of the article is telling guys to kind of relax and accept the numbers game for its actual nature. I've done a fair bit of content recently about how not to like go crazy and have good mental state, I guess, or they call it state in like game. I'm not talking about that. Mental health. What am I supposed to say? Your mental game, I guess. In poker, they call it mental game, like just your ability to not go crazy. And I think it's really important, especially within the self-improvement dating part, that you learn how to not go crazy while trying to improve your dating. It's a very underrated part of the whole journey. Beyond just like what you actually do, it's like how you handle the mental process of going through it. And I think in our community, in the forums that I work on with Killer and a Loser and within Good Looking Loser, there's been a heavy amount of focus on how to handle like the anxiety. And that's why there's the anti-anxiety program for approaching. And there's also just in general, like a much greater emphasis on mental health. Like Andy is really good at focusing on guys' mental problems, which are actually causing more blockages than not knowing what to do or not being good looking enough or not putting in enough effort. Usually there are mental blockages. And what Good Looking Loser in this article really says is relax and have fun and just accept things the way they are. The relax and have fun part is such an important thing because it's dating. Like you're meant to enjoy it. It's meant to be a fun part-time or pastime in your life. You aren't meant to take it so seriously and like it's all about like improving your edge within certain areas and improving like your like ratios and all that. No, you're meant to be finding women that you enjoy spending time with and you like enjoy having sex with. That's the whole point of dating in the first place for guys. So like, yeah, I don't think everyone needs to take it as seriously sometimes as they do. Like if you're taking it just 100% seriously, I think you're doing it wrong to some extent. And you really need to learn how to like stand back and relax. And what is great about this article is he goes through like the numbers game side of things. And when we say dating is a numbers game, we mean it in a way of like random numbers. So you do need to talk to a certain number of women in order to find the ones that'll be into you and you'll have good logistics and they'll be sexually available and all of that stuff. But it's not a case of just plugging in the amount of numbers that you need and getting a consistent return. That's not how it works. It can be very, very random. And Chris has a very good part in this article where he says along the lines, he goes over a story where he went through 14 different approaches and none of them were like down or interested. And then eventually he found one that came home with him that night. And he was talking about how like you may just get 14 girls that are boring or unresponsive. And obviously I do more online dating, so a lot more than 14 will not respond. But it only takes that one girl after the 14 that are like no's. It only takes one girl who's a yes to suddenly make like your night or your week a lot better. And like if you're going through a long stretch of just like bad results, you know you're kind of like due a good result eventually. Often I see the guys get like a string of good results and they'll pick up like and have like a really good week. So yeah, just get used to the inconsistency. It's a numbers game. You can improve your odds by like plugging in more numbers, obviously. But in general, it's going to be a lot more inconsistent than you think it's going to be. It's going to be one of those things where you just have to embrace the randomness as like a reality or you will go crazy. And the other thing you can do is obviously just relax and have fun. Those are the two things. Embrace the reality and relax and have fun. Those are the two most important things. I recommend you read this article. I'm going to link it down below. I don't know how YouTube will like it, but we'll have a look. Until next time, guys. Peace out.